Hey, welcome, everybody, to another edition of Gorilla Blood Radio. My name is Daniel Correa, and as always, I am joined by Scott NDX from New York City. What's going on, Scott?
Assholes everywhere.
Well, that tends to be New York City, but, yeah. Also, back from the dead, and in a new apartment, with internet, finally, is Aaron Kendrick. What's up, Aaron?
Hey, how's everybody doing? We're here in beautiful Monte. Let's see, how do you
Monticello?
say it? Some people say Monticello, some people say Monticello, whatever you call it. I'm here.
I was gonna say, now you call it home.
Yeah, I'm home. I'm in my apartment.
That's cool.
We're here. We got internet. I've officially made it in life. I have my own apartment with internet and cable. I'm doing big things. Swig a beer for the working man.
Nice.
You drink beer yet? Are you old enough?
I'm drinking right now.
But are you old enough to?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I'm old enough.
I don't know. To me, he's still like 12.
I've known him
And
since
he
he was.
always sounded like an old man.
Yeah, he sounded like this since he was 14 years old, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't believe us, go back and find some really old OWW radios from way back when. And you can actually hear he did sound like this at 14, 15, 16 years old. So, yeah. No, I actually have seen him drink beer. He actually walked into a gas station, little mini mart, and walked out with alcohol. They gave it to him. So.
Yeah, I didn't even
Well, I'm
pay
sure
for
he
it.
exchanged, monetary value of some sort for it. I'm sure
True.
he didn't go in and say, "Give me beer!" Just left with it.
Yeah, no, he did. He paid it for it.
No, I pulled my pants down and showed my ass, just like, I usually do to get what I want.
Yeah.
You completely devalued that with, last hour, so that's not going to be worth it.
Yeah. This all of a sudden today, I get a text message that says, "Oh crap! I didn't mean to send you that last one. I'm so sorry." And it's like, the hell, dude? It looks like an ass crack. What the hell's wrong with you, Aaron?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what the best part was for me? For me, it was, shit, didn't mean to send you that, Scott. Then it was a picture of his ass.
Oh god, damn it!
No, hey, let me let you guys in on a little secret. It's a hoax.
I kind of figured.
Ass. It's your elbow. If you bend your elbow in and look at the crack in it, that's it. Just take a picture of it. It looks like your ass.
For me, it doesn't work. I have a tattoo on my forearm.
Oh, well, that's even better.
You do have two, elbow asses.
I know.
Daniel, you have a tramp stamp.
Oh god. Yeah, oh god. Thank God it wasn't your ass. You got a hairy ass if that's the case. Jesus.
Maybe I do. You don't know that, do you?
Oh yeah, thank God.
I honestly believe he does have a hair.
I'm a
Jeez.
well-groomed man, Scott.
I don't even want to know.
You don't have a well-groomed hairy ass.
I shave pictures in my areas.
Oh jeez. Jeez. He shaves a pirate into his butt hair. Then he's got a butt pirate. Dude,
That is not the correct definition of booty, and you know it.
yeah, well, dude, you know what's funny? Did you ever see the what was it? I think it was the Tattoo Nightmares episode where they did a cover up on some guy's ass, and they actually did like a female pirate on the guy's ass as the cover up, and I'm like, holy crap, he actually legitimately has a butt pirate.
You watch weird TV.
Tattoo Nightmares is a decent show.
Sounds like it. Really sounds like it.
Have you?
Actually, Eva Lise was in an episode covering up that big fireball she had on her crotch.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into this.
Yeah, I have no
Oh,
idea.
you said Eva Lise, not Eva Marie. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not gonna watch that crap. It's bull crap.
Yeah, the fireball in her crotch is due to, some sort of rash. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no.
I like it.
I don't know. Whatever. Oh man. So hell.
Okay, we talked about below the waist for far too much this episode.
Yes.
4 minutes into the show, and we've already
Gone off the rails. Thanks, Aaron.
It's lost.
Thanks, Aaron. You screwed it up again.
We lost tonight.
This is how it used to always be.
Right when you need to make a train wreck joke.
Exactly. All right. So, yeah, if you haven't figured it out again, Gorilla Blood Radio, thank you for tuning in. Hell.
You'll not get anything else like this anywhere on the internet.
No. Yeah. Talking about...
Probably a good thing.
Yeah. Well, if you really want to talk about... Well, bad transition of hairy asses. You guys want to talk about NXT and the trainers down there? No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Bad Prince Albert joke.
I mean, seriously? You just made a Matt Bloom joke?
Why not? I don't know.
Are we sure his ass is hairy, or is it just doesn't stop at his waist and it's really just some sort of built-in sweater he has?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even think he's got that sweater anymore.
I remember specifically one time Funaki grabbed his back hair and then Albert actually held him up by his back hair.
He's little.
I've never seen anything like it.
That's funny. Oh my god. Dude, do you guys, I mean, you guys have been watching WWE this past week. Did you guys see Alberto Del Rio damn near cripple AJ Styles?
I did not see that.
Okay. I think it was SmackDown?
The reverse, he did a super reverse suplex. Vertical suplex.
Like a German.
The problem is, AJ, his foot got caught underneath the top turnbuckle.
Yeah, like Tree of Woe. And yeah.
He kind of just went over on his face and head.
Yeah, it was bad. It looked.
Well, the thing is, AJ Styles cannot ever be injured.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go back and watch his Ultimate X matches, Elevation X matches, you know, the Falls County Anywhere matches with Abyss, Monsters Ball matches, it's impossible to injure AJ Styles. It's just the craziest thing.
Don't go cursing AJ Styles. I want him to beat Roman Reigns.
Seriously, some of the bumps he's taken over the years and how awkwardly he's landed, it's impossible. He cannot be injured. He's AJ Styles.
Well, we'll see what happens. Because I honestly, that scared me. Dude, he sold that backstabber. Oh my god, man.
It was a good match. I actually went back and watched it this morning before I went to bed. You know, because I had to catch up on Raw, and Raw has been great the last 3 weeks. That should be changing real soon.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I mean, especially, I like how they're like teasing the fact that like Roman thinks that Anderson and Gallows are there to help AJ, and I honestly, I think it's a ruse. I think everybody's gonna get okey doked because
maybe they just really hate Samoans.
Quite possibly.
They're just racist.
They prefer the Tongan guys. Tama Tonga was in the Bullet Club. Sorry. I don't know if is Bad Luck Fale Samoan or is he Tongan? I gotta look
maybe
that.
The Usos are just drug addicts.
Maybe.
Because Gallows.
Yeah. Yeah, Bad Luck Fale's Tongan. So they hate Samoans. They like Tongan guys.
Oh, there you go.
So
I like Tongan guys. One of them cuts my hair.
Nice. Yeah. So, dude, you seen
so many jokes that can be made with that comment right now after what we already did today. Just saying.
He doesn't cut my asshole hair, but he cuts my head hair.
No, but you're right. The way you said that, the way you said that, there's just so much that can lead to.
I
don't know why you're disrespecting.
What's his name? You know Camacho from WWE.
Yeah, that's Haku's kid.
Yeah. Well,
what? Still in TNA?
No, he's in New Japan. He's actually wrestling now alongside his cousin Tama Tonga.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So
remember, we talked about this on the show that we felt that this guy could have been something if he wasn't making believe he was Mexican.
Yeah. Yeah, his brother. His brother is Tama Tonga. And they are now officially a tag team, part of the still part of the I guess part of the Bullet Club, I guess. So they're still working with Bad Luck Fale and Kenny Omega and Yujiro Takahashi and all those guys. So
I didn't know Camacho was Haku's kid.
Yeah, he's going by the name. What is he going by now? Let me see. Hang on.
Espanol.
It's what is it? Tangaroa? Tongaroa? Sorry. Tango. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
No.
Wrong
Yeah.
Leipzig.
Yeah, Tamatonga and Tongaroa. Yeah. So, and they're currently the IWGP Tag Team Champions. Can you believe that? He goes from being a totally not even considered to be anything by the WWE.
Not even a jobber.
Yeah. And
Like, he jobbed to jobbers.
and he's one of the IWGP Tag Team Champions right now.
I'd be afraid to make Haku's kid a jobber. I'd
So
be afraid Haku would come kick my ass.
I think
Like,
it's
took my nose off.
pretty awesome. So
Yes, it's awesome to have my nose bitten off by an angry Tongan.
it just made me think of the very, very tail end of what was that? Which movie was that where Chris Farley ends up with the hooker that bit his nose off and got married to her? It was an Adam Sandler movie. It might have been, or no, not Adam Sandler. It was Dirty Work with Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, most people try to avoid remembering that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't remember a Norm Macdonald movie.
yeah, Dirty Work. He was like,
I don't remember Norm Macdonald. You watch him as KFC. I don't remember Norm Macdonald.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he's Colonel Sanders.
he did a movie called Dirty Work.
Oh,
It was a revenge for hire like business he started with his buddy to make.
It was horrible.
It was, but I just remember at the end where Chris Farley he'd got his nose bit off by some Asian hooker. And then at the end, he's like talking about he married her or something like that, and he's got like a prosthetic little nose tip back on, and he gets pissed off at her as they're driving away, and he goes, "God damn it, you bit my new nose off!"
Chris Farley is probably the funniest human being to have ever lived.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it makes you wonder, how far could he have gone? Like, would he have worn off as quickly as he got as, popular as he was?
Fat man, little coat.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's fat guy.
Fat guy, little coat.
Fat guy in a little coat. Oops.
And I think Norm Macdonald is actually pretty underrated. I like him.
Norm Macdonald's a fantastic comedian. He wasn't so fucking coked out of his head most of the time.
It's funny stuff.
Yeah, now the who's the guy who replaced Norm Macdonald as Colonel Sanders? It's
Andy Richter.
Gaffigan.
I thought it was Andy Richter.
That is not Andy Richter. That was Jim Gaffigan.
Oh, well, they look alike. Forgive me.
Yeah.
I'll kind of give you that one, except Andy Richter is hair.
Yeah, let's see here.
Jim Gaffigan has like a little bit of cotton candy left on his head.
Yeah, Jim Gaffigan is the hot pocket whatever comedian.
Yeah, he can do all the impressions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does very good.
See, he's actually really a good comedian when he avoids the whole hot pocket thing.
Yeah.
I actually really like Gaffigan, and when he became the new Colonel Sanders, like, oh man, I hope they keep doing this. And then they show a commercial of him, like, potentially being replaced with a dog. And I was just like, oh man, I was just like, really? I haven't even been doing this that long.
Well, the fun part is I'm not one of those people who really buys stuff based on the commercials. But I gotta say,
Let's laugh at commercials.
I know I love commercials. Commercials are hilarious to me. Jack in the Box has some damn good commercials. KFC now ones. It's like, oh my god, like, well, who's gonna be the next Colonel Sanders? Really? I mean, like,
And unfortunately, now it's a voiceover.
yeah,
Like the last few commercials, it's just been a shitty voiceover. Not even a good Colonel Sanders voiceover.
Subway
Bring
used to
back
have
more Mick Sanders.
Subway used to do good commercials, and then Jared,
yeah,
what happened with Jared?
yeah. Now he's getting footlongs up the ass.
Oh,
See, full circle. There you go.
oh,
Yeah, he earned it.
That is true.
oh.
You know what? He wouldn't be as appealing if he didn't lose all that weight eating those Subway sandwiches.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's be honest. He made himself too pretty for jail.
Oh, yeah.
That's terrible, but hilarious.
Oh, veggie delights in there.
Oh, God. Okay, you went there. Oh, good Lord. This whole freaking episode so far. I mean, we're 15 minutes in, guys. 15 minutes.
Game over, man. Game over.
Oh, good Lord. And now all of a sudden my brain just went to the ambiguously gay duo.
Oh my God, we're gonna have to, think deep.
We're gonna have to put a warning on this episode.
Oh yeah, no, every episode every time I put something on YouTube, the first sentence on YouTube is, we like to swear a lot. So
Beyond swearing, this might as well just be like Gorilla Blood Radio, the butt stuff episode.
for mature audiences only. A lot of stupid ass jokes this time. That's funny. Oh gosh. So so WWE is kind of kicking ass lately. TNA apparently is kicking ass and also in the process of dying, according to whatever news outlet you hear. Apparently Meltzer went on the radio the other day and basically said TNA is being sold again, and that there's some more crap going on where they're going to go out of business and this, that, and the other thing, and Dixie Carter's going to lose this, that, and the other thing when it comes to per percentage of the company, and that they are they're running out of money because they got moved out of their offices in Nashville. So apparently the sky is falling, the sky is falling, the sky is falling, and
Okay, so it's about,
par for the course. Yeah.
It's April. Hey, TNA is gonna collapse. Okay, it's April. TNA is gonna collapse. It's May.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. TNA, I mean, for as long as everybody has been bitching and complaining about TNA going under and going to die
for 10 years.
Yeah, I mean they've been around what? How many years has it been? How many Slammiversaries have they had? 12, 13? Where are we at now? Anybody know?
Gotta be up to 14. They started in 2002.
So yeah, I mean they've been around for 14 years, guys. I honestly. They also TNA just announced that they got a TV deal, and they're now on in the Middle East or something like that. They got a Fox network, a Fox network out in the Middle East somewhere. Let me double check on the Impact Wrestling Middle East Fox. There you go. Let's see here. Fight Network and TNA Impact. So they're on TNA's working a deal there, global partnership. So I mean they've been doing stuff all over the place. So it's one of those things where it's not like, again, they might be struggling in the ratings department, but here in the United States. So I don't know, man. To me it's like. It doesn't make sense to me that they always are crying foul on everything that has to do with.
Everything's always on fire in TNA.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, and in all honesty, it's one of those things where I can't help but look and go, you know what? Impact, right now, if you had to say it, where would you rank them? Number one's WWE, no matter what. Where would you rank them in the grand scheme of wrestling companies based on what you've seen?
I don't watch it lately, so.
Okay, so but in general, like if you had to gauge just of what you've seen over the last whatever couple of years, are they the number 2 company in the world? No.
No, I'd give that to Lucha Underground just by quality.
Or New Japan.
New Japan would be 3, but I'd throw TNA as 4. I'd put TNA over ROH right now.
Yeah. And yet, I mean...
Dalton Castle alone beats anything TNA does.
I don't know about that. But Dalton Castle is amusing.
The Glorious Bastard begs to differ.
Yeah, EC3.
And so does Grado. I'm giving Grado.
Oh, God. So, but man, I mean, I'm just looking
right now, the only thing that ROH has is Dalton Castle that isn't just a rehash.
Yeah. I mean,
And Hanson, because Hanson's the shit.
Hanson and Rowe, dude. Yeah, those guys are beasts.
Yeah, we saw one of those guys.
Yeah, Ray Rowe was at the VIP wrestling show in Dallas.
Yeah, that was hell.
That was a long night. It was a long night. Yeah, but again, everybody always keeps crying the sky is falling with TNA, and I'm like, maybe monetarily, maybe management wise, they're falling apart, and that ultimately could crumble the company and the business and whatever. But from everything I keep hearing, and again, if you guys want to hear more about this, I know that our buddies Nick and the Boobs on pw247.net are going to be talking about this week.
Buddies.
Oh, okay. But they're going to be talking about this in a lot more depth, and Nick even actually did some work and made some phone calls and made some contacts with people out there in the Nashville area to get more insight into what's going on with TNA and their office facility and some of their extra stuff. So, again, Dave Meltzer, anything that guy says, take it with a grain of salt, please. Please take it with a grain of salt.
Or ignore him completely.
Or ignore him completely and do your own damn research. Because Meltzer, basically, for the most part, the better part of the last 20 years has been in the tank for WWE and New Japan. And basically anything else is shit to him. So,
let's be honest. If it's Japanese, he'll suck its dick.
Pretty much. And then occasionally, because he's in the Los Angeles area, so he's really on the PWG train, which I can't blame him for that one. PWG is pretty good. From what I've seen, I haven't seen too many things, but I mean they get all the same indie guys that Evolve could get, or that Ring of Honor could get, or even Lucha Underground could get. So, I mean, when you have those guys there, I mean, and again, that's more of a regional promotion than anything, too. So,
from my experience, Bleacher Report is really about the most reliable thing.
Yeah, I keep talking and seeing certain things occasionally from different places, and there's some websites that I'm looking at going, there is absolutely no way. Like, you write the most vague articles ever, giving no details whatsoever, and yeah, I don't understand these guys. It makes no sense to me.
When I figured out that the Wrestler magazine, Pro Wrestling Illustrated, when I figured out that all those magazines were staged or were gimmicked, I was heartbroken because I thought I knew something.
Yeah.
And then I started reading. Here's how long ago it was when I stopped reading magazines like that. I started reading things like rumors about Paul Heyman jumping ship to TNA and bringing the Big Show with him because he was in ECW at the time. It was before I smartened myself up, so I thought, wow, if Paul Heyman jumps to TNA, he's going to bring the Big Show and Rob Van Dam and Sabu and the Sandman and all these people with him that he employs in ECW on WWE TV. You know, it was fun.
Yeah.
Just whenever you realize that all these things were gimmicked or not real or not reliable, it's good times.
Well, and again, when it comes down to it, too, we are fans first. We try to do the quote-unquote journalism thing, but a lot of the times when we're doing things, we're watching this stuff, we're watching it as fans, and we're speculating as to what might happen when it comes to storyline. Well, this is real life, guys. You could speculate all you want, but when there are actual legitimate facts out there, try to find them, please. And again, if you can this week, head over to pw247.net, our little affiliate station there, and listen to Nick, listen to the Boobs. That'll be up this weekend. And please just get the information. They got some good information coming your way, which not many people are reporting on. So I'm looking forward to it. That's a preview for you guys. And we're having some technical difficulties with Scott NDX at the moment, so we're trying to get him back on here. So Aaron and I will keep talking here while we're getting Scott back on. I don't know what the heck is happening with the Black Rainbow of Hate, known as Scott NDX.
Is that his name, the Black Rainbow of Hate?
Yeah, you haven't seen his little tagline on his Skype name? Look under his Skype name on the left side of your your Skype app or whatever it is, and it says, "I am a black rainbow of hate."
Wow, that is very demonic and
Dark.
depressing stuff. That is weird wild stuff.
Oh man! Oh, I still gotta send you that video that he did. Aaron did an interview while we were at WrestleMania Access. He did an interview with a Randy Savage impersonator, and he actually did better than the Randy Savage impersonator. It was hilarious. So I gotta get that video ready to go. So, man, Scott is gonna be pissed when he gets back on this line. Oh my god.
Well, when is he not pissed?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, I've been thinking about the Randy Savage interview and McMahon Access.
Uh-huh.
I was kind of upset because I went into it unscripted. Didn't really know what all to say to the guy. And I felt like I came out looking stupid, even though I sounded more like Randy Savage than he did. I don't know.
It was fun.
It's just the inner reporter in myself that was disappointed with how I conducted that interview.
Well, it wasn't like it was the real Randy Savage, so, I mean, no harm, I guess. So, yeah, man, don't worry about it.
If there had been an Ultimate Warrior impersonator or a Psycho Sid impersonator, because I can do a pretty good Psycho Sid.
Mm-hmm.
If it had been anybody impersonating anyone, the Bret Hart impersonator was good.
Yeah,
There's not really a Bret Hart impersonation.
Hey, we got Scott back.
Hey, I quit.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Bye.
I'll tell you the thing that there were two guys who dressed up as their heroes that WrestleMania weekend. You had The Undertaker, who proposed to his girlfriend outside of AT&T Stadium.
Yeah, while they were waiting in the line to get in.
Yeah, and then we saw Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, dude, yeah, there was one person who kind of actually looked like him.
And we yelled Shinsuke
It was
or
him.
whatever.
He was trying to get into the show.
And we saw the guy yelled Shinsuke or something like that. And he looked at us and he started posing for us.
Yeah, it was great.
It was great. And then there was a guy who I swear was Taz. I swear he was Taz. But, he was just in everyday clothes and, looked kind of pissed off just like Taz always does. So I didn't want to mess with him. But I'm pretty sure that was actually Taz.
Yeah, it could have been. Who knows? So how are the urchins treating you this week, Eric Scott, at the school? No comment.
None that I agree with. Yes.
No, nothing. No bad ones this week. No funny stories from the kids.
Not that I can talk about without getting in trouble.
Ooh, okay, that's fun.
We're setting up for spring break. And we have 3 trips, and we have a limited amount of kids per trip. That leaves a lot of upset parents.
Ooh, yeah. Yikes.
So that's as far as I can even talk about.
Okay, right on. Oh, that's fun.
Well, right now, currently with my T-ball team, we're working towards a 500 average.
That's right. He's got an all-girls T-ball team he coaches.
Yeah, we're not doing too hot. We won 1 game and lost 3 games.
Well, hey, don't feel bad. My team right now, my badminton team is 4-6. This is the worst record I've had in 7 years.
Well, this is the worst record I've ever had as a T-ball coach.
Yeah.
Yay, shit records for everyone. Now my 10th team's going to lose. Crack.
Nah. Yeah, man.
We got a game coming up.
If they lose, I'm blaming all of you.
We got a game coming up tomorrow, and if it doesn't get rained out, then we'll probably kick some serious ass.
It's T-ball.
Yeah, but...
You guys even actually keep score, or the kids just keep score?
Oh, yeah, one team has to keep score on the scoreboard, the other team has to keep score in the book.
Okay, because my nephew plays T-ball. He's going to be 6, and they don't keep score.
They have some very seriously stupid rules now.
Oh, gosh. Hey, we are being joined by the aforementioned boobs of the famous PW247.net.
That's it. Show's over.
Yeah, good night.
No, the show ended when Mil Muertes went to the top of a freaking building tonight.
Most of us probably haven't watched this
Yes,
yet.
please don't wreck it. Please don't wreck it.
Thanks a lot.
Did anyone watch Impact?
No.
Oh,
Well, I'm not going to tell you what happened, but there's a great match on Impact you guys have to see.
Is it with Grado?
No, it actually, of all the peoples in the world, the Hardy Boys were beating the living tar out of each other. But you got to see the match. You got to see that match. It is how you do an I Quit match. Period. Point blank. You guys got to see it.
Did Grado wrestle tonight?
No, Grado did not wrestle last night.
He got the crap beat out of him 2 weeks ago by Al Snow.
There was not a good match tonight.
Oh, Shearer wrestled
Al
Al Snow.
Snow?
Yeah.
He's back. Yeah.
There was a backstage segment where Al Snow beat the ever-living shit out of Grado, and then Mahabali Shera came out to try to help Grado, and he got tossed into something else, and Al Snow continued to beat the crap out of Grado.
Al Snow was a physical specimen.
Dude, and yeah, so what they're doing, basically the angle that they're pulling right now with Al Snow is Grado is a joke, Shera is a joke. These guys got into the business as complete farces and have never gone through all the shit that I had to go through over the years to pay my dues to get into the business.
So real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, Al Snow cut a promo. He said, back when I got into business, we prevented people like you, and he's talking to the audience, like you, from getting in our ring.
Yeah.
He goes, we protected the business, but now anybody can get into pro wrestling. Proof positive, and then he starts talking about Grado and Shera, and then he proceeds to beat the living tar out of Shera. And here's a spoiler alert. It's not that much of a spoiler, but during the match, he grabs the mic, and as he's beating on Shera, he's walking around actually talking on the mic about this is not a pro wrestler. This is not what pro wrestling is about. Blah blah blah.
Who do you think he is? CM Punk?
Better than CM Punk. It was actually funny as hell.
Well, Al Snow has always been better than CM Punk.
So yeah, it was.
It's Al Snow. Al Snow's been better than most anyone in the business. Just never got the recognition because he ran around with a severed plastic head.
I'll tell you what, I love Head a lot more than I love CM Punk. Oh.
So yeah, I don't know exactly where they're going with this because, like, Al Snow's not even really an active wrestler. I mean, I'm just confused. But oh well.
Well, if you're going to work with anyone who could actually wrestle, at least.
You can't tell. He's in the best shape. I don't think Al Snow's ever been in better shape than he is right now.
He does. He looks like he's in pretty good shape too. Yeah.
Seriously, he's all about fitness. He lives a fitness life right now. If you follow him on social
Al's
media,
never been in bad shape, though. Let's be honest.
well, he's in phenomenal shape right now. I've been following him for a while now. He's taking all kinds of supplements. All he does is work out. He takes care of his body now more so than he's ever taken care of it in his whole career.
I hope he's eating a lot of lima beans.
He's probably eating a lot to make his shit stink, I guarantee you.
Gosh. Yeah. But
Well, it really doesn't matter what you do. It's not like it's going to smell like roses.
yeah.
As long as you can go in the ring and have good matches.
So yeah, we shall see what's going on. But yeah, I mean the product in TNA is still pretty damn phenomenal. It's been really good. I mean, really, it has been. Lately.
Yeah, and if you're going to catch an episode, Scott, next Tuesday night,
It's sacrifice.
Tyrus, it's Sacrifice, yeah, and Tyrus gets his shot at the world's title.
Who's currently world champ?
Drew Galloway.
Oh, yes, Tim.
The captain, Drew Galloway, is the champion. We have Beer Money putting
I
their
really have
belts.
some interest in that.
Yeah, we have Beer Money's putting their titles on the line against Decay in a death.
It's some weird thing. It's basically
No, it's
So that's how they got rid of Robert Roode. They
Valley of
killed
Death
him.
match. It's
They
a Valley
pulled
of
the
Death.
Lucha Underground.
yeah. No, it's like
Loser dies match.
yeah, it's like a valley. Yeah, they called it like some Valley of Shadows or whatever kind of match. It basically sounds like a Monsters Ball.
I think there's going to be a twist, maybe like a
Maybe
Lumberjack
it's
style.
Richard's Glassberg House of Fun match.
Yeah. There. Yeah.
That we have
Dude,
We have
EY
the
is...
division title is up for grabs.
Who the fuck's that champion? Is it still the Neanderthal?
For who?
No, it's the guy that brought Sugar Shane Helms brought in.
Yeah,
The Neanderthal.
yeah.
Okay.
The dude looks like a caveman.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
They told a caveman how to wrestle. Like, first it was wrestling bears, now it's wrestling cavemen.
I thought that was who was that guy from the Oddities? Kurgan. No, Kurgan's kind of a caveman. Yeah, Kurgan.
Kurgan was not a caveman. Kurgan was too big to be a caveman. Kurgan was like a friggin' frost giant that they, painted.
Okay.
Yeah, currently the X Division champion is Trevor Lee, yes. He's fighting... Who is he fighting again? He's going to fight... is he fighting Zima?
They haven't announced it. I just know that there's going to be an X Division title. It's like
And whoever dance he kicks, he's going to then save them 50% on their car insurance.
The third has put his streak on the line of never being pinned or submitted against the Miracle Mike Bennett in a no DQs match.
Oh god, that's going to be a horrible match.
With Ethan Carter can carry him and make it a good match.
Dude, it was...
Look,
Yes.
I like Carter, but he's good, but he's not great.
Well, it's hard... Mike Bennett has
It's hard
gotten
for
better.
him to go with some guys who can barely go in the ring. Like him and Matt Hardy had some struggles. Okay, and Hardy's been wrestling for 20 years. All right, he is not going to be able to carry Bennett.
Bennett's good, but he's not great yet.
God couldn't carry Mike Bennett. All right, he would actually suck the wrestling talent out of God.
Wow.
Black hole of pro wrestling. It's like, are you a good wrestler? Well, you're wrestling me, so you suck now.
I don't know. I think TNA's Impact has been doing some great match. The work that their guys do is top of the line. It's
Well, and shoot, we got a couple weeks ago, we had a new knockout division champion.
oh yeah, Jade.
Okay, there's way too many title changes happening. And I did see that match, I think.
Yeah, it's about damn time she's got a belt. She's been working at it pretty damn, doing a lot of work.
Yim's fantastic.
Yeah, and then at Sacrifice as well, we're gonna see EY and Bram finally fight over the King of the Mountain title.
That's going to be fun. That will be a fun match to watch.
So we know EY. I'm sure we can predict how that match is going to go.
Yeah, and same with the tag titles.
Yeah, I mean, we know Bobby Roode's gone. We know Eric Young is gone.
And we know at least one is going to the E, maybe the other if they really want him.
Yeah, I think.
And they did make it official this week that Jade is actually no longer part of the Dollhouse at all. She's her own woman now. Finally.
See, that's another thing that I just hate about the way a lot of the way WWE does a few things. Not TNA does a few things. They refuse to stick with something for a long time sometimes.
Well,
Just too many changes too fast.
well, the only thing with the Dollhouse though.
Shit sink in.
Well, the Dollhouse thing had gone on for a while. Taryn Terrell had her literally had a come to Jesus moment and left the business.
Why?
She found God. She's a born again Christian now.
Okay, so how does that stop you from wrestling?
She just gave up wrestling as a way, I guess, to show her devotion. I don't know. That's what I heard. Is she had literally had to come.
I am not going to grab scantily clad women anymore. God's probably kicking himself right now.
Yeah, I mean, she should be talking to Mr. Tully Blanchard, the Reverend Tully Blanchard, or the Reverend Steve Borden, or the Reverend Billy Graham.
Yeah.
HBK's a minister.
I know. I just.
Isn't it funny how people retire from pro wrestling and they go on to become ministers?
Or shoot bears, I mean.
Yeah, HBK.
And she just goes on to become a
And she just fucking quits.
What is I heard a rumor. Now I don't know if this is true because I haven't looked it up until I just thought about it again.
You know what? It's a rumor, so most likely Meltzer told everyone about it.
Well, maybe, but no. I heard Edge and Beth Phoenix are expecting.
Well, if they are, they are.
there'll be a little Edge running around, or maybe a little Christian. We don't know. You know, they do share things.
Well, they have what it looks like here. Oh, they actually have one child together already. Holy shit!
They already have kids.
So they are expecting a second child. WWE.com just about a month ago posted something up about them having they're expecting a second child.
Break the other parts of his body.
So good for them.
As long as she doesn't slam him, he should be fine.
Or, God forbid, there'll be an oral sex accident when she clenches up them thighs too tight.
Oh, God.
Snaps his neck. Beth Phoenix is a scary woman. I mean, and I'll be honest, if she came back, I would mark out like hell for Beth Phoenix. I loved her. She was great in the ring.
She was my favorite women's wrestler of that era.
And you know, now that the women's division has taken this turn that it's taken, it'll be prime time to bring someone like her back in as one of the.
I don't think she wants to come back in, so I think the best thing to do, let's get Karma back, especially since she's not in TNA anymore.
I want her back so bad, but Nikki Anthony keeps arguing with me that it'll never happen, and I keep saying, we're talking about the WWE. Shane McMahon would never come back. Undertaker's streak would never be broken. You know, there's so many nevers that have occurred in the WWE in the past that her coming back is a possibility, and now that they have the women's division there, hey, what a better time to bring in a woman wrestler like her, who has an establishment, and they can even start her off down in NXT.
Yeah, I don't need to. They could bring her right up to the main roster. It's just unfortunate that if they did bring her back, that both of the Bellas are officially gone, when part of the original storyline of her leaving was that she would be back to destroy both the Bellas.
You know what? As much as that is, I don't care. I just want to see her come back and wrestle the likes of Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch. I'd love to see what her and Charlotte could do in the ring.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as it's a storyline, but how many times we just, wiped off storylines in the past? Just oh, that didn't happen. It didn't? No, it didn't. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the most infamous story, Mr. McMahon getting blown up in a limo, one of the greatest storylines they ever had.
Later, kids, I'm okay. Chris Benoit's not.
that killed me, because that was an angle that I was really looking forward to. They had a little investigation thing going on as to who was involved. That was a great angle, and had it played out, I wonder where it would have went, because first of all, that was such a realistic explosion. That cut they made was so perfect.
It was a well done scene.
You know,
can't deny that, right?
Oh yeah, it was Hollywood quality. And I mean, if you didn't know about the business, you would have thought Vince McMahon got blown up in a limousine. It was an awesome storyline, and it was after the Monday Night Wars. It was after everything happened. They were leading into this, and it was like, wow, this is awesome. And Benoit had to go and I'm sorry, it's the one thing I do hold against Benoit. I think he was, during his era, pound for pound, probably the greatest in the world at the time. But he blew what could have been one of the best angles WWE had ever put together. So, we had that.
I have breaking news.
Who broke what?
Because of suspensions, the Social Outcasts have a new member.
Is that who's in the picture?
Victor from the Ascension is now in the Social Outcasts because Connor got suspended and Adam Rose got suspended.
So much.
Well, and
probably by the end of May, all 5 of them are getting shit kicked.
Did you happen to hear or see the error that one news outlet made when announcing that Connor and Adam Rose got suspended for violating the wellness policy?
Did they get suspenders?
No. Instead of posting a picture of Connor, they posted a picture of Connor the Crusher.
Oh my god.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. And it was like some, like, I don't know if it was Sports Illustrated. All of a sudden it was just like floating all over the place. It was a picture of Adam Rose and Connor the Crusher. And I was like, yeah, this has been floating around the internet today like crazy because somebody screwed up somewhere. And because journalism.
Steroided up freak.
I was like, damn, freaking hell, how do you mess that one up?
They were probably both suspended for use of illegal foreign. Talk about use of foreign objects. They're weed pipes. That's the use of a foreign object. I'm sure it was for marijuana because I don't think either one of those two were in any other. I don't think heroin or meth would come into play.
Speaking of marijuana, we're recording this on 420. Yay!
Yeah, happy 420, America.
And I gotta say, people, reduce your fractions, please. So should be 1/5. Thank you.
I got that joke. That's bad, Dan.
I know. I'm a school teacher.
420.
420. Reduce your fractions. You can't.
Oh, I got it.
Should be 1/5.
Funny son of a bitch. Yeah, I got myself a new companion here in my apartment. Oh. Yeah, they had these little sales up on where I live at here in Texas now. They had this Highway 80 sale, and basically it's a giant yard sale that goes from Shreveport, Louisiana, all the way up to Texarkana, Texas. Yeah, we have those here on Highway 80. And I went by a little booth there, and for $2 they had a classic WCW DDP action figure. And no, it's not a doll; it is an action figure. So I bought it.
It's a boy's doll.
It's DDP though. It's classic Diamond Dallas Page.
It's still a boy's doll, says a guy who collects action. He used to collect action figures. So trust me, I know.
Okay, but yeah, DDP sits up here. He's watching my house for me, and he's going to give everybody a bang, better known as a stunner. A Diamond Death
It was known as an Ace Crusher.
And Diamond Cutter, yeah.
Diamond Cutter. The Diamond Death Trap.
Unfortunately, now better known as an RKO.
Oh, they'll pop when Orton comes back. There'll be a huge pop for him, just like.
I hope he doesn't come back.
I'm not looking forward to that.
Maybe him and Big Dave will both come back and then leave the next night.
God help us.
In skinny jeans.
Only if Big Dave waves like he did with left. Just deadpan looking up.
Now, you know when they release Guardians of the Galaxy 2, he'll be back.
Probably.
Yeah, it's got to promote the movie, and it gives WWE the rub, if you will.
I can't wait. Fucking start.
Does everybody here, do you feel that since Shane has been put in power, so to speak, on Raw, that the program is getting better?
Yes.
Matches are better, talents better.
They're using the guys that everybody wants to finally see in the main events, and we haven't seen John Cena on TV other than WrestleMania for God knows how long.
The only thing I want Cena to do is come back and make that run for the 16th title, and that end up at a WrestleMania where he's challenging for the belt for the 16th time, and let him have that 16th title. Let that be the whole thing. If he doesn't win the belt at Mania, he retires or something for a stip, and put him against the heel, because Roman Reigns is the biggest douchebag they got. I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm the guy. No, you're not the guy.
I'm a guy.
Dude, somebody.
That guy?
Yeah.
His name used to be Leaky. In a diaper.
Dude, somebody actually put a picture. I guess they brought a cup with them to a coffee mug with them to an autograph signing with Roman Reigns, and took a picture with him, and he's drinking out of it, and it says Smark Tears on it, and he's taking a sip out of it.
Oh,
I was like, dude, that's pretty funny.
he's pretty.
Bye, Aaron Kendrick, who just left really quickly. I don't know why.
Be right back. Got to go.
His girlfriend probably called him. Get over here, you pain in the butt. Quit ignoring my phone calls.
You're not allowed to do things with your friends. Oh.
Pretty much.
Yeah, by the way, does it seem like they're trying to build the tag team division back with, instead of, we've been complaining for a long time about how they
take and they've just thrown random
guys
competitors
together. Yeah. Now they actually have legit tag teams, and what they did with the women's division, they're slowly doing with the tag team division again. Thank God.
Yeah, because now we have Enzo and Big Cass, who are tag team specialists.
The Vaudevillains.
Yeah. To see them on Raw was just special. Finally, a little bit of old school style on Monday Night Raw, and y'all
Real
know
old
how
school
much.
style.
Yeah. And by the way, did anyone think that number one contenders match would at Sacrifice what Backlash? No, Payback. That's the one that's coming.
Yeah, it would be Enzo and Cass against the Vaudevillains.
Yeah. Did anyone?
No.
I surely thought it would be Enzo and Cass with the Usos, and the Usos would crush them at the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
That's what I expected.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was going to be this just because the way it was being booked. There's going to put good people in there.
Now, do you think that either of these teams have a shot in hell of actually beating
Enzo and Cass easily.
Yeah, Enzo and Cass are like...
The crowd reaction is bigger for them than the fucking New Day right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. People are really into the... One, they bring what the New Day brought back, which was the crowd interaction, because Enzo's promos and the crowd loves to spell out soft.
Dude, they're basically the New Age Outlaws from this generation.
Yeah, but better. But better because you got...
You know what they said about the Ascension on SmackDown?
I
got 1,000 things I can say about the Ascension, but the worst one is the Ascension. I mean, forget about it.
Yeah, how you doing? Yeah.
How you
like, oh, fuck, that's ow! I felt that burn.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for one of the things to be like, oh, there's gonna be some sort of you know what they should do, which would be hilarious? They should do like a tag team ladder match, but have it be like a Money in the Bank ladder match for all the number one contenders. That would be fun. But could you only imagine like Enzo coming out and talking smack about the Dudley Boys and being like, oh man, the Dudley Boys, I don't know if these guys are going to be able to win the tag team titles. Maybe we should put a big old party sub up there so Devon will climb up and go get it. Something, I don't know.
Why are you picking on Devon so much?
I don't know, because Bubba lost hella weight.
Because Bully Ray is one of the greatest.
Did you see that friggin' shoulder tackle?
Dude, yeah, Enzo gets flipped just off a shoulder tackle.
Usually a guy gets flipped like that off a friggin' clothesline. No, he just bounced off Bubba Ray. And Bubba just didn't flinch, didn't move, didn't even budge. Just looked down and said, you want a piece of this, punk?
Yeah.
You know what? The Dudleys is heels. When the Dudleys are their best.
Yes.
Well, and the fun part about this whole situation with Enzo and Cass is, I'm gonna straight up say it. Cass is not the strongest wrestler in the world. He's still rather green. From what I've seen anyway. I mean, he can boot you in the face. He can do that Empire elbow, and he's pretty damn good off a hot tag and clotheslining people.
Jesus Christ, he's got a hot tag, man.
But in all honesty,
no one that's got a better hot tag than him is Jason Jordan.
Yeah, but in all honesty, he's not really in the ring for that long, other than to get that hot tag for a little bit or do some big guy damage on one guy, and then Enzo takes the crap beating every single time.
That's how it should be. Enzo's like 5.5 feet tall, and 3 of that is hair.
Yeah. Well, you saw what I put in the chat here. You saw.
That's who Enzo is, hair and balls.
He's got the biggest balls of any WWE superstar right now.
Yeah, you saw.
Reminiscent of Spike Dudley.
He is so uncannily charismatic.
Yes.
Okay? That this guy don't need to wrestle, and he'll be the most over guy in the evening.
Yeah.
That's how Enzo is on the stick, that these two guys are not great wrestlers. They never will be great wrestlers, unfortunately. Kaz could get much better and be a big guy on the same level of maybe a Diesel.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
At one point. Especially since we consider him the bastard love child of Kevin Nash and Edge.
Yeah, he does. He kind of looks like them both if you combine them.
You know? I mean, we've been saying that for a long time now on this show. But, if anything, them as a tag team, they cover up for their little inabilities. Enzo's just kinetic energy in the ring, and you want to see him make that hot tag. You love to see him get that one move that knocks the guy out.
Yeah. I mean,
it's a dynamic that works perfectly together.
Yeah.
Plus, these guys have a long-lasting relationship.
Yeah, legitimately.
That shows.
Yeah.
So.
You know who is a legit big man that they brought up? Baron Corbin.
Dude, how long have I been talking about that guy? How long?
We've been touting the talents of Baron Corbin for a long time now on this show.
And it's just ridiculous because so many people, I love the fact that he's so hated by the crowd. I mean, the Corbin sucks, all the chants all the time. But, it got to a point where I was like, again, when we were doing our pick'em, I didn't pick him in the actual match, but I just had this feeling like he's going to be in it, he's going to get pulled over. And even before that, I was like, dude, if he were to go in there and win it, it would be wonderful for his career. And turns out they put him in it, he won the damn thing.
And I like the way he's using that pose of Andre on that thing. It's like his signature pose now. He stands there when he comes out there for his intro, he just stands there.
Cross his arms.
Like, this is it. I am the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner, and this is it. This makes me one of the best in the WWE today. And they couldn't have paired him with a better opponent right now in his first feud than Dolph Ziggler, because Ziggler is the perennial baby face.
And it gives him direct clout being able to go out there and destroy Ziggler like he did in that first match. He didn't even have to win. I mean, he got disqualified or double count out or whatever the hell it was, but then to hit the end of days on the floor and just to leave Ziggler lying there, dude, instant clout.
They made more of a statement than pinning him.
Exactly.
Yeah. And they're putting him in against, in my eyes, Dolph Ziggler's one of the best they have on their roster. He is a great wrestler. He's an all-around. He's good on the mic. He's good in the ring. He's good in everything that he's done so far.
And Corbin is not one of those guys who you could put on the microphone. He's not good on the stick.
I would like to see him become a Heyman guy.
Yes, he needs a manager with him.
Just keep it short and sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Joe in TNA for the first year and a half. Didn't say a goddamn word. Most over guy, most feared guy on the roster. You don't need to speak if you got the presence, and he's got the presence.
And now he's on the warpath.
Yeah. I
feel sorry for the NXT roster right now with Samoa Joe being where he's at mentally.
Well, I
really hope he comes up. He needs to go to the main roster and start kicking shit out of people, man.
I would love.
I want him and Rusev so fucking bad it hurts.
Could you imagine if?
And yes, I know how wrong that sounds.
I know.
Lana might have a problem with that.
My first thought.
I prefer this moment. I will.
Could you imagine?
I'll probably enjoy that too.
So you have So say we have Payback coming up, right? Say that AJ Styles doesn't win the title from Roman Reigns at Payback.
He's not going to say right there. Yeah, he's not going to.
Well, how about on Monday Night Raw the next night? All of a sudden, we get Samoa Joe walks out in the middle of a Roman Reigns promo and just goes that nose to nose, that just pissed off look in his face, and he's trying to go nose to nose with him, and Roman's just like turning at him and laughing like, "Who's this fool?" Like, and just then, and he tries to say that one is like, and like seriously, just Joe just goes off and just beats the ever living shit out of him, and doesn't say a word.
Wow.
Doesn't say a word. Just comes out pissed off. Everybody knows who he is in the crowd. Michael Cole and Byron Saxton, all those guys are like, dude, this is Samoa Joe from NXT. This guy's a beast. And Roman Reigns is just looking at him going, wow, like, you got rabies or something, dude? What's going on? Like, because he's just seething and says nothing. And then all of a sudden, Samoa Joe just headbutts him in the face and beats the crap out of him. And then walks back.
That's going to be awful hard when he's being
flanked by Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Well, we'll see if that actually legitimately happens.
Oh, I think it's going to legitimately happen.
I don't know.
I think it's all a
They're
setup.
planning for something big.
So,
I think it's all a setup. Reigns is going to be paired with, they're going to be Reigns' muscle man, so Reigns don't have to worry about defending his belt anymore.
so I don't.
They are definitely looking to bring Gallows and Anderson into something big. I mean, they debuted on the main roster like AJ Styles did. Even Nakamura went down to NXT for a little while. Don't know how long he's going to stay there. Maybe they just want him to wrestle some awesome fucking wrestlers down there. But I mean, something big's going to happen. They're on the main roster. They are headlining Raw in some fashion.
Yeah,
Whether it's the first hour, second hour, or third hour main event.
They've already confirmed their in-ring debut is next week.
And it is going to be.
I think they're I think they're facing the Usos.
And they already mentioned the fact that their finisher is called the Magic Killer.
Yep.
They're not trying to futz around with this shit anymore. It's kind of like Triple H is just being like, no, we can't fuck around. They know who these people are. If we called him Carl, Henderson, people would be pissed.
Yeah.
No, his killer, Carl Anderson. Boom. And
No, Machine Gun. I still like Machine Gun.
I like the
They
killer.
don't even need to go with that shit. Carl Anderson just looks like a guy who's going to kick the shit out.
Dude, and he's in the best shape of his life, dude.
One of the things that I really like is how they're not digging back into the past the Festus.
Oh. Well, see, they called him Luke Gallows. They called him Luke Gallows the other day on TV. Michael Cole and those guys did. They called him Luke, and I'm like, okay, are they gonna switch between Luke and Doc and like just call him like as a nickname or something?
They called him Doc Gallows Monday night, didn't they?
No, they at one point in time they called him Luke, and AJ almost tried to call him Doc Gallows and whatnot, and then kind of stopped himself.
Yeah, because
I think they're aiming to call him Luke on this one.
Luke Gallows. It doesn't matter what you call him. Call him fucking.
Great name. I thought when they renamed him Luke Gallows for that shit, I thought that was a great name too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's finish called the Gallows Ball, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing I noticed about, even from seeing him in TNA, this man has really gotten his body together. In TNA, he was a little on the flabby side, if you know what I mean. He wasn't as
Gallows.
Yeah.
Well, and like I said, Anderson. I got a chance to see Anderson. God, it's had to have been now about 8 years ago or something like that here in California. And
he was always one of those guys with a really big gut type of muscle there.
Exactly, yeah. And now, dude, he's in the best shape of his career from what I've seen. From back then to now, well, geez.
Yeah, and even when they were at the out at the Global Force tapings in Las Vegas, Gallows has done a lot of work on his body because he doesn't have that gut anymore on him that he had. He's really trimmed down.
The thing is, that gut was never anything really out of the way.
No, it wasn't.
He was just a big dude.
He's a big dude, all right. That man is massive, man. He stood in the ring against Jeff Jarrett, or beside Jeff Jarrett. And Jeff Jarrett is certifiably a 6-foot-tall guy, and he towered over him. And when you're just a few rows from the ring and you see that, because we see him on TV or we see him at live events.
Oh shit!
200, 300 yards from the.
Just look at the promo between him and AJ and how fucking huge he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. AJ is not AJ's not a huge man, but he's not small.
He's 5'11".
Yeah,
That's average. He's average.
Yeah, he's maybe a little taller than I am, so.
He's your average guy who happens to be one of the best pro wrestlers in the world.
God, do I dwarf all you guys?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Except for Nick. Nick is just gangly.
Yeah, you're Andre the Giant. Daniel would be
I'm 5'10", so I'm average.
You and I are the same height. You're just a bit more rotund than me.
Yes. I am very much in shape.
That's a very polite way of putting it.
I am very much in shape. Round is a shape.
Yes. Dan,
it's a very good shape, too.
I am not I'm not huge by any means, but I'm not exactly not fit either. I do manage to walk and take care of my body. Nick, on the other hand, is a beanpole.
Yes, that is very true.
There is no lie in that. He is a beanpole. He goes about 6 foot something or the other, and he probably weighs about 6 pounds. Wet.
He's maybe $175.
Nick could. You know what? Nick is the guy. You ever see those? Nick is the guy the vaudevillains would be pressing over their head to show their strength.
Yeah.
In one of those old-time exercise things with the guys.
Well, we do call him a dummy, so I'm sure he'd make a good dumbbell.
Yeah. I mean, and we all know he's a jobber anyway. He did have one wrestling match in his lifetime.
Yeah, and
I wouldn't call that a wrestling match. I would call that a professional beatdown.
it was a squash. It was a squash.
Yeah, that was fun, dude. That was I wish that we could have done more with them before they changed ownerships and kind of went out of business.
Yeah, they went out. They actually, I don't think I've heard of any of their guys actually on any roster anywhere else. They've all graduated college and went on
to bigger and better things in the real world.
I'm an adult now. I must leave childish things behind me and do adult things that are not fun.
Yeah, unfortunately, damn it. Stupid priorities.
Somebody should have told Reigns that.
Leaky.
Leaky.
That's funny. Oh, man.
I'm telling you, his name was Leaky. And I was like, oh, is it Liake? No, if you look at it, it's spelled Leaky.
Oh.
Okay? Roman Reigns brand diapers, okay? Empire diapers.
So, have any of you caught an episode of Edge and Christian's show, The Total Awesomeness?
Yes.
Did you catch the last episode?
No. I have only watched one episode total, and that was it. And I know the last one had, like, Bailey beating the crap out of Tommy Dreamer with a kendo stick.
Oh, yes.
Which is always appreciated.
She, the
especially
thing was,
before when he was buck-ass naked, we did not.
She took hugging to the extreme. She puts on a goalie's mask and baseball gloves and gave the barbed wire baseball bat a hug. Mick Foley's barbed wire baseball bat a hug. And she still just
straight up just held barbed wire in her hand like nothing. She knows how barbed wire.
That's funny.
Yeah. And then she was going to give Tommy Dreamer a hug. And
get little Jimmy.
Yeah, she gave little Jimmy a hug. Yes, she did. You must have seen it, Scott.
That was one episode I watched.
Oh, okay. And then they handed her the kendo stick and said, Tommy, there's many ways to give a hug.
She had it hidden behind her. So I thought I was like, no.
There's many ways to give a hug.
And it's pretty much like a good 3 minutes of her hitting him with the stick off camera. I just love how the show ends. First of all, Tommy Dreamer, on everything he does now, requires him eating, apparently.
Evidently, yeah.
Because he was sitting in a beanbag chair eating cookies with milk. He had a cookie in his hand and fucking mouth. But now he started kicking his ass. And at the end of the show, you just hear him go, I hate this show.
It was great. It was good. But I loved the part where they were looking for the ponytail, Paul Heyman's ponytail. That was cool.
There's a big weight lifted off my shoulders. Tommy Dreamer.
You know,
it's an episode of Fat Jokes for Tommy Dreamer.
Dude, that's funny.
Hey, they go to Heyman. He goes, "What happened to the ponytail?" I cut it off. What? And then they're trying to figure out who did what, and they're interrogating Brutus Beefcake. Beefcake, I got beefcaked on by Edge and Christian there, Daniel.
Yeah.
So your mom,
yeah.
See, your mom will have to watch it because Brutais on.
Dude, yeah, you know it's funny. My mom legit. My mom.
He was awesome. I loved it.
My mom legitimately has a poster of Brutus Beefcake in the garage.
Yeah, she randomly sends me things on Facebook, then beefcakes me.
Yeah, she'll do that to random people if she knows that they like wrestling. So on Facebook, and so did she add you as a friend or no? Officially.
Yeah, I get her post.
Okay, because all of a sudden, then my mom was like, "Oh yeah, I beefcaked Harry the other day," and I was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, you've been beefcaked.
Yeah, because every now and again I'll get a random text message from my mom, and when I'm at work, and I'm like, "Oh my god, are you kidding me?"
I love that line, Scott, where Beefcake was talking. He says, "Well, I made some bad decisions like you with Hulk Hogan." That was Beefcake is hysterical.
He's still fucking going in the ring too.
No,
I wouldn't mind seeing him with a comeback.
He's been doing steroids forever though.
I don't know. Years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Beefcake. That would be a great, a good time moment, right?
You remember when he broke? Remember when he broke his face?
See Beefcake come in, maybe take out one of the social outcasts.
Yeah. You remember when he broke his face?
Yes, and
The mask.
well, that's what Beefcake never actually looked the same. His face always looked a little bloated after that.
Yeah, it was a parasailing accident or something like that. Somebody freaking.
Yeah, it got crushed, so they had to repair it. So everything underneath made his face just a little bit more chunkier, I guess.
Yeah, because don't he have steel plates in there now?
Yeah, I think so.
They literally had to rebuild his head.
Yeah, that's a shame too, because Beefcake was actually one of the better superstars during that era that they had. He had a great gimmick.
He was a great gimmick. He was entertaining, but he wasn't a good wrestler.
No, he wasn't.
Honestly, the best work he might have done was as the Disciple, because you're all sitting there going, "This hairy bastard's Brutus Beefcake."
Yeah, I had no idea.
You had no idea?
I had no idea for the longest of time that was Brutus Beefcake.
Oh my god, that wasn't that good of a fucking beard.
No,
okay?
but I had no clue. Again, I didn't think about it. I wasn't paying attention enough to care.
Did you not watch your TV screen?
No, I did. I did.
I'm gonna look to the right for the whole thing.
I just didn't care. It wasn't like he was like Plan F member of the New World Order.
Sorry, that was actually Six Pac.
True. But dude, no, it's funny. You guys were talking about the Edge and Christian show. I was thinking, holy shit! In college, when I was doing my my final projects and stuff, because I was digital graphics major, and we had a chance to do a multimedia project as one of our finals. And multimedia could have been anything computer-based or video, whatnot. So I did a video thing, and I kind of did something kind of like the Edge and Christian show. And it was funny because we called it Slapdash, which basically just means random, haphazardly thrown together, which it basically was. It was just me bullshitting for 17 minutes of video. And we did little segments, kind of like how they do. And we did like CSI Wyoming, where the cop was completely oblivious to all the murders and all the shit going on in the town. He's just wandering around, and there's like a dead body laying down on the ground, and he picks up the dollar bill next to the body and keeps walking. Stupid shit like that. That was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. Little stupid things, stupid random gags. We did a World Series of Hopscotch tournament. I kid you not. We actually did a World Series of Hopscotch tournament. And it would have been my cousin who was like 13 years old at the time, like cheated to win. So.
No, wait. What does a hopscotch announcer sound like?
My friend Brian, not the Brian you guys know, but another Brian, basically played John Madden as play-by-play, and John Madden and another character as John Madden's main commentator. So it was pretty funny. Like he was talking like to himself in a conversation. One as regular himself and one as John Madden.
So did they get excited when they made it to like 5?
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was pretty stupid. He was just babbling and doing like Telestrator looking stupid jokes and stuff like that. But it was pretty bad.
So do you still have this piece of video footage?
Yeah, and actually I played a character in that one, and that was back when I had long hair, which was hilarious. So I took a shoelace, a big old thick shoelace, and tied it around my head so I looked like all crazy and like hippie kind of ish, and wore glasses, and my character's name was Skip Nitro.
And why haven't you posted this of the Gorilla Bone video?
Because it's probably not on YouTube anymore. I don't know if it is.
Well, it's a good thing we have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, we can check. I can see.
Because inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, it was honestly, it's like 17 minutes of stupidity, and my teacher was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you made us sit through this." I'm like, "Hey, did I do everything that you asked me to do for the project?" Yes. Okay, thank you for my A.
So basically, it was better than the world title match at WrestleMania.
Maybe.
I had to get that dig in there.
Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. If I could find it, that'd be awesome. Let's see. Okay, I found my channel. Let me see if it's still.
Scott, I think this is something we could start at. You look stupid. You look stupid.
What the fuck is going on with Global Force Wrestling right now?
They're doing TV tapings over in Europe right now, in like Germany.
I'm talking about this Global Force Gold shit.
Where's the link? Global Force Gold. Let me look at it. I don't know about Global Force Gold right now.
Ponzi scheme.
Is that you're donating money? Yeah, it sounded like a Ponzi scheme.
Because, like, you watch a 48-second video, and he's like, just subscribe here and watch another 7-minute long video. Like, what? Why would I want to do that? Like, what am I signing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Then you get an 8x10 photo of me. Let's see how much money it's going to cost you.
I don't want to see Scoop away.
So, I don't know.
Jeff Global Force brand to try and sell gold to fans. Well, you know, if he owns gold and he's selling gold, well, it's good.
Just me or is You keep cutting in and out there, Boobs.
Yeah, Boobs is going in and out.
Oh, that might be my computer here. I'm going to the SE Scoops website.
Oh, okay.
I'm on WrestleZone.com right now.
Okay, I don't trust them. They printed some bullcrap. Oh. I got it.
I can't find that video. Unfortunately, I'm looking for it.
Well, I can tell you the short one. I might be able to play that. Let's see. No. There's a controversy version.
Of what? Which one now?
This is a longer video talking about the controversy from Wrestle Talk News.
Oh, with the the Gold Rush Gold or whatever, Gold Force Gold, whatever.
Yeah.
Global Force Gold. Okay, here, WrestleZone from April.
Here, I'll read this from April 13th, right?
Okay.
Alright, I'll just read this. Okay, so, over the weekend, if you were to go to GFW website, you would see a pop-up advert for Global Force Gold. Now, if I go out for a second, I'm just coughing and I'll come back from that, so just bear with me, folks. If you click the ad, a video starts playing of Jeff Jarrett asking you to watch another video explaining how you can join Team Jarrett. You'll even get a free personalized Jeff Jarrett 8x10 for your trouble, which includes you have to actually sign something and give them your address and shit. That's what the first video actually tells you. Give me a second, I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Alright, I cleared my throat. The other video, though, is a promotion for Carrot Bars, a German company who, according to their website, is a bank-independent trading house for merchandise and precious metals, especially gold bullion, in the form of a card in small denominations. Huh?
I don't know. I see that now too, yeah.
Okay. This is where things unfortunately get a bit sinister, according to WrestleZone.com. Ethan Vanderbilt, a known internet scam buster, has criticized Carrot Bars as being a Ponzi scheme. He says it's a pyramid scheme that lures people in under the guise of investing in gold, but actually sells small amount of gold at an incredibly high price and encourage members to recruit new people to gain more benefits. As you can likely imagine, many of the world's top wrestling websites and journalists have been scathing over all this, and the controversy only seems to be increasing as more of them dig deeper into what Global Force Gold is really all about. To see for ourselves, we thought it would only be fair to look at this from all possible sides of the story. So I've signed up for Global Force Gold, and I'm currently expecting a call from one of their team. I'll let you know what happens as soon as they do.
Yeah, so that was from WrestleZone. And then the guy says, unless suddenly I become very rich, then in this case he's hitting ringside at WrestleMania 33.
It's the exact same.
Okay, I got no words out of that entire sentence.
And Scoops is saying the exact same thing.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's basically the same thing. They even have, it says that you get a cardboard box. That's it. A large FedEx delivered cardboard box with less than 10% of the value of gold actually contained in the box. For example, the VIP box is almost $2,300, I guess that means US dollars, $2,300 US dollars. Shipment and transaction fees are extra charges, and you get 3 grams of gimmick gold, approximately US $180 in value. Therefore, 90% of what you paid for is the cardboard box. And Ethan Vanderbilt not only is claiming it to be a Ponzi scheme, but he actually went under guise and actually became part of it to prove it's a Ponzi scheme. It's with a group called Carrot Bars.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
So
hopefully Jeff Jarrett ain't gonna end up being going to jail because of something stupid like that.
well, hopefully he realizes what it is when he gets out. Maybe he's just a spokesman for the product.
I don't know. God help him if he gets screwed.
Yeah, so let's hope that Jarrett realizes there's a problem.
Wow, seriously. You're spending you're spending over $2,000 for nothing gold.
Yeah.
What they have
They're out there with more gold in their fucking teeth.
That's true.
But what they're showing here is it's like a credit card with gold on it.
Yeah, that looks so fucking... Oh, that is such a scam.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow. I don't know. Well, we're going to have to discuss our work with... we'll have to talk about this off the air afterwards.
Yeah.
Alright, guys? We need to do a little personal restructuring after learning about this. This is not okay.
No, it's not. It's not cool at all. I hope. Wow.
Like I said, hopefully they're not trying to rip people off.
I think they're really trying to make up for the fact that they still don't have a television show.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them because I mean there hasn't been anything here yet with their TV show, and yet we're seeing that possibly in New Zealand they have a TV deal.
Yeah, the crappy part of all this is if Jarrett went to the fans, wrestling fans, and said, "Hey, buy a part of the company, you'll get this much in private stock."
Dude, just do a freaking
DVDs!
Kickstarter campaign.
Not even fucking DVDs. You think we wouldn't buy that shit? I spot bootlegs DVDs and they make a shitload of money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you made your own fucking DVDs, even made them in DVR, you think you wouldn't make money? Think people don't want to see your product? Come on! There's nothing that justifies what we just read.
Yeah. Crazy. It's crazy shit. Hopefully that there's
If this is legit, this is something, this is not kosher.
No, it's not. It's not even cool. It's just cool at all. That's not cool. Speaking of cool, Primo and Epico are back.
I think Boobs just said Primo and Epico are back.
Yes, I did just say Primo
And when did so while going through puberty?
Well, I'm kind of like, I'm really like, how should I say, excited about the fact that Primo and Epico are coming back. But I have a question. What are those Matadores?
the Matadors. I don't know.
They
ate the bull and got food poisoning.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to see that Primo and Epico are coming back. I really am.
Some people are thinking that this might be a vehicle to also get Carlito back.
Yeah, I've heard.
I wouldn't mind that either.
Yeah, I don't know if they are. I mean, personally, I don't care for any of them, but
Hey, it would be cool.
no, it wouldn't.
It really would.
It would be cool. Seeing Primo and Epico come back as a solid tag team would be cool, especially if they call them the Colognes.
Colons.
The Colons. The Colognes.
Great. Are they going to wrestle some guys in butt masks again?
From as Vince, they'll be from.
That was Mason Morrison, wasn't it?
Miz and Morrison, yeah, they used to always make fun of them as the Colons. Oh, hey, you want to hear? I don't know if you happen to read this over the past week. They Maxim actually did got a hold of somebody who did a scientific study as to why people hate Nickelback.
Why is that?
Do you guys even care about this? I mean, I can totally just skip this if you guys don't care. But I found it was
fill the next 35 minutes.
okay. Well, basically, for the most part, there are a lot of people in this world who absolutely despise Nickelback. I don't know why. I enjoy them. I'm not going to go out of my way to say they're my favorite band on the planet because they're absolutely not. But no, they're not. No, they're not. But basically, there was a a study published in Metal Music Studies, and it's a legitimate publication by a doctoral student at the University of Finland by the name of Sali Antonen, and he basically studied 14 years of Nickelback reviews and drew interesting conclusions, according to the article from Maxim, about exactly why, when and why criticism from negative to scathing in the Finnish media specifically, and earlier reviews were never really celebrated. Basically, they said it's ultimately Nickelback's lack of originality that makes them the target of such harsh criticism. Basically, they follow genre expectations too well. And they basically use commercial tactics, and they have lack of stable, sincere identity as their own band.
So they're unoriginal. What a shock.
Yeah. So that's what everybody says. It's not groundbreaking research, but now there's actually scholarly evidence as to why everyone hates Nickelback.
I have a different reason altogether for hating Nickelback.
Why?
They made me look at a photograph.
But I'm Ching. It's just funny, with them in the modern era now, and in the late 90s, early 2000s, it was Creed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so funny. There's always one band that everybody for some reason will say that they hate. I mean, like I said, I don't mind Nickelback. I like their music. Not my favorite band in the world. Creed was one of those bands you would secretly hate on, but they're actually a pretty damn good band when you look back and listen to it again.
I like the fact that I don't like their music.
Well, some people don't.
Maybe people hate Nickelback because they have that classic rock sound about them. They never altered. Because why? They have a winning formula.
Yeah, why break something if it ain't why fix something if it ain't broken?
Well, yeah, it ain't broke, but it ain't good either.
Well, they're selling millions and millions and millions of albums and making millions and millions and millions of dollars, so something's
That's true, and I'm making about $12.
So
and it ain't from this show.
So I mean, they're doing something right. They got to be doing. I mean, look.
There are people that don't mind listening to generic, crappy music. It's out there.
Yeah.
It's out there, and people will listen to it.
Hey, Scott, have you ever dealt with the sadness of the picture I've sent to you guys in the chat?
No, thank God.
The saddest picture ever, and it basically was somebody had dropped an entire platter of Chinese food all over.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's some shitty fried rice, I can already tell.
It looks like Panda Express.
Seriously, this was a blessing in disguise.
It is. I see the logo on the box there. You see the logo? That's the Panda logo.
Yeah, I do not like Panda Express because it's generic Chinese food made a little bit healthier than regular Chinese food. And you can tell it does not taste like regular Chinese food because they try to make it not as greasy.
If you're getting Chinese food from the mall, you're fucking idiots.
Yeah, because there are so many little Chinese shops that do really good Chinese food. For me, my favorite Chinese food of all time is egg foo young. And it's one of most people hate it, but I love egg foo young. No gravy, just give me the egg pancake and let me eat them bad puppies. I don't want no gravy on it or nothing.
Dude, lately I've been getting at the place by my house. I'm a fried rice guy, and usually I get fried rice and the pot stickers. But lately I've been going with the deep fried squid.
You're looking at the deep fried squid.
Dude, it's so good.
Boneless spare ribs.
Nice.
Boneless spare ribs combo with pork fried rice and an egg roll. a small order of sesame or General Chow's chicken, depending on how I feel, and fried chicken wings.
Nice.
Stick with my egg foo young, no gravy, and I like what is it? I'm trying to think of the name of the damn things.
I don't know.
Crab ragoon, is that what they're called?
Oh, yeah. The little, it looks like a little pastry thing with
cream cheese. Those are so tasty.
I don't mind them. It's not my favorite thing in the world. I'll eat them if it's like, I don't know, like if I go to a Chinese buffet or something like that.
No, see, Scott,
the only time I get something like that is when I go to this all-you-can-eat sushi place that has pretty much just whatever the fuck you want, so you just get a little bit of everything.
Yep.
Get some really good appetizers there.
Yeah.
Sushi is so good. Raw fish is delicious.
Yeah, in about a month I'll be going to one of those sushi buffet things to celebrate the crappy season that we had of the badminton team so far.
Yeah, but if you got good sushi and some good wasabi to put on it,
oh my god, my kids are crazy. Every year, I don't know if I told you guys this, every year since I've been coaching, I don't know why they decided to do this, but the first year, they're like, dude, we're going to make like the grossest thing ever in like a drink cup, and we're going to see how many people will put in money and like we'll bribe somebody to drink it. I'm dead serious. They did this. They're like seeing how much money they can get from each person, like on the team. See if hey, you donate $1 or something like that. And then one guy said he would agree to do it. So they put all this crap in the thing, and the guy wound up drinking it, and he was like green around the gills for like the next 6 hours. He eventually went and vomited it all up afterwards. But every single year now they do a collection, and based on how much money they make is how disgusting they make this stupid drink. And every year some kid walks away with $20, or one year it was like $45.
Daniel, you should bet your team that
man, that's a waste of lunch money.
Yeah, I know.
If they even go to the playoffs, okay, that at your buffet you will eat take a measuring cup with you and just fill it up with wasabi.
No, hell no, dude. I ain't doing that shit. No way.
Wasabi?
No.
It's only horseradish.
No, thank you. I'm good. No, they always try to joke around with me and be like, "Hey, it's green tea ice cream."
It's wasabi.
I'm not stupid. I know what wasabi is. I may not eat it.
You don't like wasabi?
No, I'm not fond of hot.
Wasabi is not hot. It's spicy.
Same difference.
There's a difference.
Same difference to me.
No, jalapenos are hot. I had jalapenos that were not hot, and I did not enjoy them because they had no heat. It was horrible, and I was miserable because I really when I cook with jalapeno, I want heat. Damn it, I don't want green pepper. If I want green pepper, I'll go get a bell pepper. That makes me mad.
It's really, really good. Does any of you have a Mama's Empanadas near you?
No.
No.
You unlucky bastards. Anyway, those of you who have the luxury of going to a Mama's Empanadas, make sure to get the green sauce, because that shit is spicy but tasty.
Oh, by the way,
that's the important thing. Spicy and tasty. And now I want to punch a guy from Taco Bell in the face because they got rid of the Diablo sauce.
Oh, they did?
No more black.
Yeah.
Welcome to hell.
That was so. I was like, oh, can I get some Diablo sauce for this? We don't carry that anymore. No.
You know what? Some fringe group probably complained it was too spicy.
It was actually not nearly as spicy as the fire.
Yeah, it looks like Mama's Empanadas for the most part. It looks like it's only in Jackson Heights there.
No, we got one not too far from my job.
Okay, so then
I went through last night.
So there's two then.
Astoria. There's one on right by the mall. That's not Jackson Heights.
There's one. It looks like so it's basically regional to your area.
Well, you know what? Maybe I'll buy some when you guys show up.
You know what else is regional, Daniel? And it's right up the street from me, and I'm lucky as hell, Daniel. It's less than a mile from me. Got a Whataburger.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of upset because I would much rather it be an In-N-Out than a Whataburger, because In-N-Out blows them away. I don't care what anyone says. You had a Whataburger, Daniel. It was good.
It basically reminded me of an A&W. If you guys have ever had A&W.
It wasn't all that special like everybody tells it to be. Unlike when you told me about In-N-Out, I didn't believe you that it was what it was. And then the first time I had one, I called Daniel immediately afterwards to tell him how special they really are. It is really one of the best hamburgers on the planet.
I need one FedEx to me right now.
Scott, you will be clamoring to go west just to go to an In-N-Out burger. It is so
The
good.
closest
$3.50 to the double. It's $3.50 for a double. Add what, 50 cents for animal sauce?
No, anything extra to put on a burger is it's just they'll put it on. They don't charge extra.
Yeah, because like they're good solo, but with the animal sauce, they're even better.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, we got a Shake Shack now at the mall, and I had a burger at the Shake Shack. It was not a $9 burger.
Speaking of burgers, anybody see what happened in Houston, Texas, with all the flooding?
No, huh?
Yeah, Texas. There's a couple parts of Texas that had a deluge of rain, like 9 inches inside of one day. There's I put a picture in the chat of how badly flooded it is, and a bunch of guys in inner tubes going through the drive-thru at Jack in the Box. I'm dead. I'm like, damn, that's kind of funny. If that's legitimately from just this time around, then freaking awesome. But
yeah, it rained here in Longview pretty heavy last couple of days, and then today it was just humid. I'll tell you how hot or humid it was. I mopped my floors, and it took an entire day for them to dry proper. It was that humid. I was like, whoa, I was slip sliding all over my floors here yesterday. It was crazy. Almost fell on my ass, and I need a life alert. Help by falling, and I can't get up at my age.
Do they have those out there, or do they just like put you down if you do that?
I think they just bring
You're
you
old
down.
enough in Texas.
Yeah, I think they just put you down out here. I'm not sure. I don't know.
The horse broke its leg. Somebody help me!
oh
I
god,
gotta tell
okay.
you some good news that I had. Daniel already told you about my great day I had on Saturday. I called you and I told you what happened to me.
Mhm.
They had this Highway 80 thing going on, and the boobs moved out here and didn't have a lot of money left after the move. So I went up and I was just looking for a little chair to put in front of my desk here to use my got my computer set up. My equipment is all set up in front of me here on a desk, and I was using a recliner that I had gotten. And I just wanted sort of like an office chair. So I go up to the sale, and I went one place, and I just, asked him. I told him I got $3 to my name. I want to keep one in my wallet, so I ain't broke. I just need a simple wooden chair, a dining chair that I can put behind my desk. You got one? Nope. So I go across the street, and I go up to the gentleman, and I tell him the same thing. I tell him my situation, and then I just want a simple chair. So he says, hold on a second, and he goes and talks to his son. It turns out it's his son, Mike. And he comes back, and he says, well, you see them 3 chairs over there up front? I said, yes, sir. He says, well, you can have them. And I said, well, how much? He said, no, you can have them. I said, thank you, sir. And, I was taken aback. Somebody showing me a kindness. And then he said, well, you need a kitchen table? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, you can have that little kitchen table and them 2 chairs with it, too. Go ahead and take that with you. And then I explained I don't have a way to get them home or anything. He said, well, we'll load them in my truck and I'll take and drop you off. After I told him how far, I was just down the road from him, maybe less than a quarter mile away. And then he says, well, you can have that bar stool there. And he gives me a wooden bar stool, really nice one, too. And then he looks at me and he goes, you got a coffee table? I said, no, sir, I don't. So they ended up giving me a 3-foot by 2-foot coffee table for my living room. A really, really nice coffee table with a drawer in the center, nice and heavy. And then guy brings me down here. I load it all up. Me and his son loaded on the back of his pickup truck. He brings me home and I unload everything. And I tried to give him a couple of bucks for gas for running me, just, because I didn't want to feel like charity case. And he said he wouldn't take my money. So I looked at him. I said, well, what time are you guys, when are you guys packing up to leave? He goes, well, we're going to be leaving tonight around 7 o'clock. And I said, well, why don't you let me go in here and get this stuff set up and get myself settled, grab a cup of coffee, and then I'll come back up and help you guys pack up. And he said that was fine. So I got everything in order, and by about 6:15, I was back up there going up to help him out. And I stood around for a little bit, and finally the the gentleman came back over and he said, well, I got to run these trailers back out to my farm. You feel like riding with me? You can help me out. I said, okay. So I end up helping him drop 5 different trailers up at his farm over here in Longview. And on the way there and back, we were talking, and he offered me some work, you know, on the weekend. He offered me, he does odd yard work, and he said, I can't pay you but about $50 a day. And I was like, well, that's fine with me. That's more money than's in my pocket. And so I ended up getting somewhat of a part-time job working on the weekends, on Saturdays and Sundays, doing some yard work with this man. And the other really cool thing was when he dropped me off, we went back for the final trailer, and they had me load this stuff up. And they had, the one gentleman his brother-in-law had some pots and pans and dishes and things like that. And he had put 3 boxes together of some pictures and some pots and pans and a lamp and just miscellaneous household things that you would need for an apartment. And this family gave me all this stuff. They took down my phone number, and I have some part-time work out here now on weekends, doing some yard work with these guys, just, you know, mowing lawns and trimming hedges on the weekends with them. And so I'm pretty happy about that. That was a nice blessing. So I had a really, really great Saturday this week, and I just would wanted to share that with all my friends.
Good, man.
Daniel,
Good for
Scott,
you.
even Nick Anthony.
Good for you,
of all
too.
people. And what's the sad news?
Dude, I have some breaking news that's now blowing up on the internet now. TMZ's picking it up. A lot of the Twitter's going crazy. China has passed away.
What?
Yeah. Somebody from her like media team or web team and things like that, to run her website and stuff like that, says, it is with deep sadness to inform you today that we lost a true icon, a real life superhero. Joni Lauer, aka China, the 9th wonder of the world, has passed away. She will live forever in the memories of her millions of fans and all that loved her.
Did her ass finally explode?
I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at this stuff right now and seeing stuff on here. Her own team posted something. It's all over TMZ.
How come every freaking time Gorilla Blood is on the air, somebody dies?
Yeah, 45 years old. So, I mean, that's the case. So.
Don't know from what though, right?
Yeah, no, it just, they haven't.
The news is just really
just breaking within the last 20 minutes. That some of these posts were coming out about 20 minutes ago, half hour. So, and I just happen to be floating around, and I happen to see it in my news feed.
Yeah, I'm not a big China fan, but that is some pretty sad news right there.
So.
One member at DX Down. Wow.
And she'd been trying to get in WWE's good graces, so. I mean, that sucks. Craziness, man. I can't believe that. Yeah, because, I mean, now, we're starting to see more people coming out and saying, oh, man, like, this is scary. I mean, and I guess now a couple of local news outlets, or there's a news outlet that's picked it up, other than TMZ, like a local ABC affiliate. Her manager, I guess, had confirmed it to TMZ. So, oh, man. Yeah, found dead in her home. So that's
Joni Lauers.
That sucks. Goodness, bummer.
Now you know how I feel, because that's your guys' generation. That's your era in pro wrestling.
Yeah, I get. So let's see. Blah 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 blah. So I guess she'd been on medication. Some people are saying I guess she was on medication for anxiety and sleep deprivation, but they don't know if it's played a part in her death. Everything's unclear.
OD case.
So.
I really hope she didn't OD.
Oh gosh, man. Well, we'll see.
Let's see what happens on SmackDown tomorrow night.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they'll put something out there. Maybe. Damn,
Did they put something up for Balls Mahoney last week?
You know what? I don't remember if I saw anything. I don't recall.
Yeah, I know they did. On SmackDown, they did a Blackjack Mulligan.
So then they probably didn't do anything for balls.
No.
On Raw, they played the Blackjack Mulligan induction thing on Raw, and they've been doing it on the network lately. They've been showing the Blackjack Mulligan
but nothing.
induction
Yeah, but
video.
nothing for Balls Mahoney, who was there for a while, part of the company. Huh. That's messed up. Yeah. Oh man.
I'm sure Paul Heyman will have something to say to Vince about that.
Holy crap. Damn, dude. What the heck, man? That's crazy. I cannot believe that. I mean,
It was the ghost of Chris Benoit.
it's now. I mean, it's literally floating all over the place now. Like I'm like almost everybody now. So I just
It's one of those things that once it's out there, it's gonna start making the rounds, and then you figure out that it's true.
yeah.
You don't want to see that happen. I mean, a lot of shit went down with her. A lot of stuff going around. Just
Hey, she's the
you
only.
don't want to see anyone die, though.
No.
Yeah, she's the only female Intercontinental Champion in history.
Yeah, I mean, she had go out there and beat the crap out of the dudes. That was, I mean, one of the women legitimately you knew she can go out there and beat the crap out of the dudes, and
And it was fun to watch.
yeah, her and Eddie Guerrero.
Oh God, Mamacita.
Yeah,
That was always fun.
yeah, that was
Wow.
so. Yeah, that was always good, man.
And they give her all the shit you want, but she really made a name for herself.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh,
It was damn impressive.
Yeah, I mean, we make fun of her because of the career choice she made after the ring.
yeah.
I mean, and rightly so. She deserved a ribbing or. I'm going to be tasteful here. I'm not going to.
Yeah, no, don't please, thank you. But yeah, man, I just God, I mean, thoughts and prayers go out to the family, her family and friends that were close to her. So,
Yeah, and guess what my sister's married last name is?
is it Lauer?
She married Bill Lowers.
No.
I don't know if they're related in any way,
Yeah, I
shape, or
don't know.
form, but wow,
Well,
China is gone.
so no, again, just I don't have a 10 bell to play right now, but again, thoughts and prayers go out to family and friends of China.
I'm Googling it right now on my other computer to see I'm going to go to the E and see if they have anything up.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything yet officially on WWE's main website, but
I wouldn't think they would distance themselves from her in death. I mean,
you would think not, but
I mean, you would hope. I mean, we know what Triple H said about it when he had the Stone Cold podcast about why she is in the Hall of Fame. But you would hope that they would at least pay some respect to her because she did spend a long time with the company, and she was very influential in the Attitude Era.
and she was a woman, not a diva.
They didn't really have divas back then. They had women, but it was still China.
yeah, so
For real, China.
yeah.
I mean, it's, wow.
Well, it's 45 years old. Well, on that note, well, I guess we will end there because I mean it's kind of sucked the wind out of our sails here. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed yourself up to this point, and again, hopefully next week we'll be back. It'll be more upbeat. We won't have any sad news to break to you guys as it's going on. Again, we tape these on Wednesday nights, so this is happening on Wednesday night, April the 20th. So, all right. Well, guys, thank you for tuning in to Gorilla Blood Radio.
Wow. Hey, real quick, before you do that, you got to see the picture they have of her on Wikipedia. Beautiful woman. Really a beautiful woman. If you see this picture, she was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Very Linda Evanesque.
Well, we will see you again next week. Hopefully, you guys tune in again at GorillaBloodRadio.com and check us out on the YouTube feed and everything as well. For Scott NDX and the disappearing act that is Aaron Kendrick, and for Harry DeBoobs, I am Daniel Correa. Thank you guys again, and rest in peace, China. You will be missed. Have a good night, everybody.